Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Gary B, the casual comic guy here. And today I'm going to do something a little different, a little bit fun. I want to go over the my favorite Rom Spaceknight covers from the original Marvel series. But before I get into that, You Can't Talk Rom, a series that ran from 1979 to 1986, entirely written by Bill Mantlo, without talking about Bill Mantlo, who pursued this line and the Micronauts line. And he wrote most of the Micronauts between 79 and 86 as well. Both two series that outlasted their toys by a long shot. The toys, the Micronauts were, I believe, more popular than Rom. Rom kind of came out as a toy, fizzled and bombed. But the comic was amazing and stayed amazing thanks to Bill Mantlo's strong writing and always having command of the character. And but Bill was a big figure back in Marvel, and he's a writer and a creator that doesn't get enough credit. You know, he was hit while he was rollerblading by a hit and run accident, and they never caught the guy. And unfortunately, that incident impacted the rest of his life, or else I think he'd still be a creative force today. But not enough people today talk about the impact Bill Mantlo had, especially in that 70s and 80s. Bill Mantlo was just a master storyteller and creator. I mean, Rom ran for 75 issues in 4 annuals and guest starred in a couple books, which I'll show you just for fun. But Bill Mantlo wrote all over Marvel, and he was a co-creator of Rocket Raccoon, co-creator of Cloak and Dagger, and he wrote for Spectacular Spider-Man. He had a couple runs on there. He had a multiple issue storyline in Daredevil that included Frank Miller's first work on Daredevil. Let's see, he had a 5 year run on the Hulk, and he also did stints on Iron Man and Alpha Flight. But Bill Mantlo, just one of my most respected writers. He's up there. Roy Thomas is my favorite comic writer of all time. And then Bill Mantlo would be second. Bill Mantlo doesn't get enough credit. And if you guys haven't read stuff by Bill Mantlo, I really encourage you to give it a try because it's really good. And the guy had talent and he had passion. And you could tell he really liked the characters he was writing because he put a lot of effort into it and it showed on the page. His writing was so good that even if there was a guest bad artist on the book, the story still held you in and kept you captive and you just really enjoyed yourself. Um, Once Rom went to IDW, there was pieces of the story that Marvel owned that they couldn't use, so it wasn't bad Rom, but it's not my favorite Rom. But having said that, let's get into my top favorite Rom covers from I Know. Hi, Miss Kitty. Can I shoot my video? I'll pet you after, I promise. I know. All right. So, of course, no Rom video is going to be complete without, of course, showing the first cover by Frank Miller. You didn't know that, huh? Oh, I'm sure some of you did. Some of you old school guys like me. Some of you old school guys and gals. All right. So Frank Miller, first issue. Then the next issue, that's one of my favorite covers, is issue number 5. A special guest appearance by Doctor Strange. Ooh. The House That Haunted Space Night. It's a cool little story. Cover art by Al Milgrom. And the cool thing about this issue is the house is actually an alien being that took the form of a house. And Rom's got to combat it. And he zaps it and sends it to Limbo. All right, Rom number 7. Just a great cover with Brandy holding Rom. And this is a Michael Golden cover. And you all know how good Michael Golden is and how he was all over everything back then as well. All right, then we're going to go to We're going to go to cover number 8, with just kind of a horrorish cover, which I like. Rom coming out of the grave again, Michael Golden. So you get the rest in peace and Rom rising out of the grave, battling spirits. Well, race, but. All right, issue number 11. And what I like is you're going to tend to notice it's either spacey sci-fi covers I like or the horror tinge covers. Another horror tinge one. Again, Michael Golden. So, I mean, there was just a lot of good work Michael Golden did on these books. And I'm lucky enough, I have this entire run almost twice over. There's only a lot of these issues I have 3 times. Just, alright, so we got Jack of Hearts, another Michael Golden cover. And this, we just looked at a couple horrors. This is more of a space one. Just really awesome. And number 13. So it's our first look of Galador, and you learn about that's the home planet Rom's from, and the Spaceknight saga. All right, this is Al Milgrom and Steve Leialoha cover. And I've spoken about Steve Leialoha before when talking about the old Spider-Woman covers. Another guy I think probably doesn't get the credit he deserves for all the stuff he did back in the day. Alright, so this is a classic, of course, issue 17, with Rom crossing over with the X-Men, and this is the first appearance of Hybrid. Alright, and that's a Frank Miller, Al Milgrom cover. I know you guys never knew Frank Miller did so much for Marvel, did you? Number 18, more Hybrid, more X-Men, good snow cover and battle cover, Frank Miller and Terry Austin. Very nice. And what did I do here? Bear with me. Alright. Number 19. Alright, you got the Space Phantom and another Michael Golden cover. Really good stuff there. Fun art. A lot going on. And Rom in limbo. How's he going to get out? Oh, let's adjust this a little. There we go. And issue 33. Now, out of all the Rom covers, this cover is my favorite out of the whole run. It's just got a great classic horror feel to it. And Rom's not even on the cover except for the little box up top. Well, I mean, he's kind of is in like shadow, but not. You'll see. All right, Al Milgrom. So there's Rom's face kind of in the background. He's not really coverish. But you got this creepy house up here. You got this spirit. And you got this woman running from the house. I don't want to spoil this book if you guys haven't read it. It's a good little horror story that features the race and Rom. And just a whole lot of fun. And her connection to both of them. Alright? Great little horror cover. My favorite Rom cover ever. Just, I don't know what it is. I love this cover. And again, probably a third or fourth favorite cover. You got Rom, issue 30, another Al Milgrom, and this with Steve Mitchell. Just some cool spiders. There's Rom. Just another great horror-ish cover. Snowing. Looks fantastic. My cat's really upset. I'm not paying attention to her right now. Okay, Rom, issue 35. And you got Rom and the Submariner on here, and you got a Ed Hannigan cover. Ed Hannigan, who was a co-creator of Cloak and Dagger with Bill Mantlo. So there you go, full circle. All right, issue number 36. All right, you got Sal Buscema and Al Milgrom. Just a nice cover. Again, horror-like. You got all the wraiths down at the bottom like zombies. You got them holding up to one wraith here. And Rom's just ready to fight. Issue 38. Shang-Chi appearance. Great cover. Gene Day on this one. Nice clean cover too. Gene Day did a great cover on this. Really enjoy that one. Alright, so we got Rom 41 with Doctor Strange. And this, you guys should recognize this, Marie Severin. A classic, and Al Milgrom. But Marie Severin is another one an artist who just doesn't get enough credit for all the work she did back in the day. From Red Sonja all the way through to Rom, and just so many properties that you could sit here for probably at least 10 minutes just naming off names of stuff she worked on and things that she gave great life to. Issue 45, The Dead Zone. Alright, so this is great. It's Ian Aiken. Really cool cover there. I think Soviet Super Team, I believe. Super Soldiers. Alright, and then issue 56, Enter Alpha Flight. Alright, just a great cover. You got Marina. And just absolutely... Oh, I'm sorry. And a John Byrne cover, too. So, John Byrne, of course, if Alpha Flight's involved, he's there. Alright, now we got issue 58, which was continuing this story arc, which is has Ant-Man on the cover. And I can't remember how you pronounce this guy's last name. It's Jackson Geese, or Goose. I can't remember, but really spectacular cover there. We're getting there, guys. So issue 66 is just a good space cover. And this is P. Craig Russell. Just a great space cover with Rom flying off. Absolutely spectacular. Galador in the background. And then, of course, if you guys see this annual, you need to pick it up. It had a low print run. You can still find it sometimes in comic shops or on eBay. Usually not in great shape. I got a really good copy of it, and that's Rom Annual 4. Alright, and you got the Guardian, the Gladiator, and Bob Layton cover. Just really nice. Good, another good space cover. Alright, so that was my favorite ROM covers. And then I'm just going to do a couple honorable mentions, if you guys are ROM fans, of places you might not know and showed up and made appearances. So we're going to go with Powerman and Iron Fist, issue 73. Alright, another Frank Miller cover. Alright, then you have Marvel 2-in-1, issue 99, The Thing in Rom, with the Ed Hannigan cover. Alright, you have The Incredible Hulk 296 with the Bill Sienkiewicz cover. And then Marvel Age number 23 with another Sienkiewicz cover, which just looks really nice with a Dire Wraith on it. And those are just some books to look out for that you may not know are out there that had ROM in them. So, fun issues to find if you can. The Powerman and Iron Fist, and might be a little harder to find. The Marvel 2-in-1's pretty easy to dig up. Marvel Age isn't too bad. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to share that. So hopefully if you guys are Rom Spaceknight fans, you found this video, enjoyed the content. Just wanted to go over some of my fun covers. Things I really enjoy. I reread this whole series last year. Just absolutely loved it. From issue 71 to 75, the 4 annuals, the crossovers. Just great space stuff. What Bill Mantlo did with this run was amazing. The fact that he wrote the entire series from issue 1 to 75 and annuals, just absolutely spectacular. The guy's got an impressive body of work. I implore you guys to check out his stuff. If you don't know Bill Mantlo as a creator, you really should. He's absolutely spectacular. But that's it, guys. I just want to shoot a video with my favorite ROM covers, share that with you. Some of you old school guys that are out there like me that enjoyed this stuff back in the day and still have a love for it now. But until next time, guys, stay safe, be nice to each other, think positive, have a great day, and keep it casual.